All right, everyone, welcome back to this complexity casting presentation. coLcast brings you the Sound Blaster Heroes League qualifier number 3, round number 3. This is match number 2. I wanted to put a third 3 in there, but this is Porch and I's third cast together. Porch, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back. I'm excited.
I'm excited to have you back because I thought I was going to have to kick you off and probably just like eliminate you from the haunt scene after you interrupted that
Beef has the
commercial.
power.
I do. You know what? I could blacklist you.
Did I interrupt a commercial? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I was playing a
That can't even
commercial.
be like the worst thing that happened like on your stream.
Well,
That someone interrupted a
when
commercial.
it's a hot Asian chick.
Oh yeah, she does beat that laptop.
Yeah.
And by laptop I mean
Yep.
computer.
We're gonna get into this game. We got Elite Eskimoes taking on PUDG here. PUDG, top-rated team. They are back in Diamond, and looking pretty good there. Elite Eskimoes, though, I mean, they're looking good themselves. They did make it to the semifinals of the last Sound Blaster Heroes League qualifier, and going into this one, their first round matchup was against Shit Happens, the gold champions, and they took the series over Shit Happens in an epic match. If you've not checked that one out, it's up on YouTube over at youtube.com/beefpopby1. In fact, I just got a email saying that somebody commented on that one saying, hold on, I'm going to read the comment from YouTube real quick. Comment posted on Sound Blaster Heroes League Qualifier 3 Round 1, Shit Happens versus Elite Eskimoes, super epic game. There you go.
Yeah, and actually we casted that one.
Yes, yes,
My
we
memory
did.
serves.
That was our first cast together.
That was it. That was Yalum and Jalum or however you say his name.
Well, back that was two.
That was that
That was
that
two
big-
name changes ago for
that
Yolan.
was.
They've actually changed their name since then to something else, and then now it's Cut for Bieber.
Oh my gosh.
So shout out to Yolam. I'm gonna blacklist him from changing his name. But you ready to get this game started?
I'm ready as Eddie.
All right. Remember, you only get one chance. You ready?
I'm not
Are
gonna
you
blow
truly
this
ready?
opportunity. It's once in a lifetime.
There you go. All right, on go. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 9, 8, 7, 6. You good?
Yes.
Dude, you're so good at this game.
I'm pretty good at timing a go.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I go to concerts and like when everybody's clapping at the same time, I'm off beat. It's so
See, I'm a
embarrassing.
music major, so I
Really?
understand that.
What do you like? Do you play an instrument?
Yeah, guitar.
Dude, that's sick.
Classical guitar is my major,
That
but
is awesome. Are you gonna give me lessons?
for sure, I will give you some lessons.
I will
That'll
play with
be
your
easy.
team at the February 1st LAN. Like, I will carry you guys if you give me some guitar lessons. Because, one, I need a guitar because I gave away my guitar when I moved to college.
Yeah.
Two, I haven't played the guitar since I was 15 years old, 16 years old.
Oh,
So,
at least you have some experience. The
Yeah.
hardest part with new people is getting into the habit and really wanting to get, like, the hardest part is that beginning phase, like where you can't really do anything and it sucks and it's a struggle. And finding people who want to get through that is usually harder. Like I've
it's hard, man. My fingers were bleeding and my fingers were really short and stubby. And it was really hard. My wrist hurt all the time. But then I realized, wow, girls love someone that can play the guitar. And all I did
Yeah,
was just
they
strum
do.
2 chords, and I was like, wow, this girl just wants me to come over and play the guitar. So, anyway, let's go into this game. That's all I needed to do. Get a couple of tabs, know a couple of chords.
Yeah, I'll get you started.
you
We'll
go.
we'll get you started on Metallica like everybody does.
Yeah, I'm a country guy myself.
Okay, well then I can't help you anymore.
you go.
I've rescinded my offer.
Terrible, terrible. Let's get into this game. We got Elite Eskimos taking on Dendi's Jungldevos. Going to be fighting for the spot in the top 4. The semifinals going on tomorrow. I'll be casting both of those games a little bit later on tomorrow. So make sure to tune in then. And we will, of course, be doing another headset giveaway that day. We're going to be doing a headset giveaway today after this cast. So make sure to tune in for that. And, well, Porch, get us started with these blind bands.
Yeah, I mean, Legion side, it looks like they were probably hoping that they could lock Ophelia because they banned Parasite, which semi-counters it. I mean, you can jump the creeps, it's pretty big. And then the Wild Soul to not have that, Suicide, strong hero. But looks like Hellborn just didn't want to play with Parasite or Ophelia at all, so got rid of them both, uh, which I'm sure just changed his kind of draft and mindset going in. Um, the locks are looking pretty standard up until that Revenant that was just picked. I really hope someone picks it because theory crafting wise, like he can be a suicide laner. And
Yes.
I just haven't seen anyone do it, and I haven't been able to test it enough to want to try it. So,
I've seen it done once, and he did well in his lane, but then
mhm.
after his lane, he became kind of worthless like Revenant generally does. Like, he can get farm and start to semi carry there in the middle, but with no real stun and not a true amount of like really really hard carry potential. Once that slow from his defile starts to wear off, once the mortification starts to scale down a bit, he does become more of a team supporter ganker and not as much of a hard carry. So he just doesn't seem to fit into his role very well. And so I don't really particularly like him as a hero for that extent. Who I do like though, Pharaoh, Pebbles, Bubbles, and Magnus in this lock pool. Extremely aggressive lock pool.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And I'm just hoping I can, me or someone else can find a way to use Revenant in sort of the smoke of deceit way. Like as he
Mm-hmm.
gets levels, you're able to kind of hide a lot more than just yourself, and becomes a lot more useful. But Tree really does almost everything he does with better, so with better ultimate.
Yep, I completely agree with you right there. Smoke a deceit or something similar would be kind of fun in Han. And I also like what I'm seeing right now. And we already had those 4 jungle bands. There go 2 more. Keeper of the Forest and Tempest. Neither of them make it into the lock pool. And this is something that we see sometimes in these Sound Blaster Heroes League matches with teams that are definitely have like high skill, but they're not like the top 8 of Diamond. They like to play more aggressive and they don't always like to use these junglers. And as we've seen with 6 jungler bans already, Cthulhu and Legionnaire, the only ones left on the board just yet, very likely that we could see a game without a jungler. Actually, Warbeast is still available, isn't it?
Yeah, and Legionnaire.
Yeah,
Um,
Legionnaire, Warbeast, and Cthulhu are still available. So we'll see
yeah.
if the Warbeast ban comes out. But talking about the rest of these bans, I mean, what's up with them?
I mean, Moon Queen's like the biggest carry right now. Everyone likes to use him. We saw it in that game, which was Eskimos versus Shit Happens, and Eskimos had him. And so Pudge first banned Moon Queen, so maybe he just looked it up, saw they can play it well, didn't want to deal with it. But then getting rid of the junglers is just to sort of make it, in my opinion, it makes it more about skill and lane. Like when you have a jungler, you kind of everything pushes more to the mid game to when things really happen. Like you can still lose early game when you have a jungler and then come back really well because you gave up for the jungler. But when they ban out like this, it's like all the lanes should be pretty action packed, and it's going to really depend on who's able to win their lanes more early. So it's in a way kind of more risky to do.
Yeah, it certainly is, but it makes it more exciting for us as the viewers, the observers, the casters, and well, I certainly like that. Want to point out here that Pudge does appear to be playing with a ringer here in Haxorn's mom. I've seen this guy around in TMM and IHL, and I'm going to be real honest when I say I haven't been impressed with him.
Uh,
Yeah, the play that I've seen from him hasn't been super high caliber. I could be wrong. That he might have just had some off days, or maybe not going all out at that point. But we'll see how he does here. And I can't remember who he's actually replacing on Pudge right now. But they're going into some more picks. Engineer first up from Pudge, countered by a Luna Empath, getting the supports out of the way. And with a dual support right there, likely that they'll either run 2-2-1 or use a Luna as a semi carry. And why don't you round out these picks?
yeah, I mean, Pudge Pro's going with some really solid the Warbeasts. They're going to pick up one of the stunners, any one of the stunners here, Pebbles, Magnus, I think even Pharaoh, to be honest, to couple with the Engie, which is just a great dual lane. Um, and you know they value Pebbles more than Magnus. Some teams go either way, but having the Warbeast in that protected jungle because they're going to dual lane middle solo, and they're going to have a suicide because they either get Plague or Bubbles. unless the other team picks them both, which I don't see why they would. I think Legion side their draft looks a lot stronger right now. Um, and I think Hellborn's looking at that right now as they take a lot longer with their pick, trying to figure out how they can lane it best. And
I think, though, if they go with Magnus Bubbles, okay, they go with Magnus Plague Rider. So grab the Magnus and the Plague Rider. I think that was, they needed the Magnus. They absolutely needed the Magnus right there. Grab the Suicide, and Plague should actually do well against a Wretched Hag solo. So on the other side, Engineer Pebbles going to be going up against the Dark Lady Engineer Pebbles going up against Magnus Aluna middle. Dark Lady can be babysat by Empath in the top. Should make sure that Bubbles is not going to have a good time in that Suicide role. And then in the bottom lane, Plague should actually do pretty well against Wretched Hag, especially since there's a passive jungler in the jungle with that Warbeast. And, well, I mean, we'll have to see how this works out as we're going to get into this game. How is that Warbeast going to affect this game? Porch.
I think he's going to be pretty big. I don't think there's any way he can't be. Like, the Hellborn side has, more support players or more active players, but it's just so hard to roam on him with the mobility they have on Legion.
Hold on, Porch.
Oh, no, the auto-pause thing. You ruined me. You didn't tell me to do it.
Oh, we were supposed to do it. All right, I'm paused at 114. Guys, this is the problem with replays, is that sometimes I get stuck with these people that don't know how to use the console.
Oh, my.
Wow.
That's pretty much what it is.
There's a lot of BM coming out today.
So, where are you at?
I'm at 114 on the in-game clock.
All right, I'm going to get there in 3, 2, 1, go.
What? No, pause. What?
Oh,
What
I
did
thought
you
I did
pause
it just
that?
like you.
Wow. No, you don't get to count down.
I'm at 115.
The clock goes backward, though.
Yeah, so I'm like 1 second behind you.
Okay,
I'll get to 114.
I'm at 113 now.
All right.
Come on, you
All
gotta
right.
catch
I'm
up.
there, I'm
I'm
there.
not slowing down. All right. We're going in 3, 2. We're going to go on 1 this time.
Okay, we're changing it.
We're going in 3, 2, 1. There we go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yep.
You good? All right, we're good. Hit that F4 button and see a console. So it is going to be Magnus Aluna going up against Engineer and Pebbles here in the middle lane. What are your predictions for the mid? Oh, actually, Plague Rider getting caught out right here. And where's the keg? Stalagmite's going to come in first, and Shitbreak 14 is so dead. Mega Beaver picks up the first blood. And want to reiterate, guys, this is a replay. This game ended about half an hour ago. Very, very recent replay. And I know that Mega Beaver is watching in chat. So shout out to Mega Beaver. I know that his team was pretty dang sad after they lost the grand finals of Qualifier 1 to One Trick Pony. They're going to be making a big run for it here. They want to get qualified for that 16-man, $40,000 event.
Yeah. It's always unfortunate when you lose that last one. But, I mean, they start off well here where Shitbreak dropped probably a Shitbrick after that Warbeast block. And to answer your earlier question, I think Legion's going to win mid. The Pebbles NG combo is really strong. Like, really, really strong.
Yeah, Pebbles NG, very, very strong indeed. And especially getting the additional experiences. I mean, you're sitting there at 1,500 gold per minute right now in Engineer. If you can't do something with that, there's something wrong. Now, of course, inflated with that first blood before the game started. He's definitely going to be happy, though. He's able to buy some additional regen and going to be happy here in this middle lane. Pebbles even able to get to town and bought an extra miner totem, it looks like, and maybe some extra regen himself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because he didn't get a shield, he wants to do that for harassment.
Maybe. Gonna have to wait till level 3 with those 3 miner totems to actually have a combo. And we've seen it come into play a lot when you don't have all those stats at level 2. Need something like +4 int to be able to cast both of your spells at level 2. And top lane, something I want to comment on here. Empath versus Bubbles. Bubbles can break the Essence Link very, very easily. Once he
Take cover.
Take cover. Gets rid of that one, no problem. So somewhat of a soft counter here to Empath, but needs to get to level 2 first. So he's playing very high up and trying to actually get some experience here. But Dark Lady doing a good job of establishing lane control, and Empath doing a good job of making sure that this Bubbles is not going to be able to get anywhere near that experience. Currently at 38 experience per minute.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where I didn't understand quite why it got rid of it. I guess because it gets rid of, like, you're not taking damage for a second, so it breaks the channel. But it's really huge as a Bubbles player when you get to go against Empath and they can't really use their spells to stop you. Like, if it was Plague Rider up there instead, Plague would be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, could certainly be in a lot of trouble. And, well, Plague, speaking of him, he's doing well in the bottom lane. Actually putting out some serious harass here onto Tajore. And, Bubbles taking a lot of pressure right here. There's the stun break, and, Bubbles is in some huge trouble right here. That was a beautiful setup with the Illusory Veil. And the final auto attack there goes to Empath. So evens up the score at 1-1. Bubbles is going to remain level 1 a little bit longer.
Yeah, the take cover trick doesn't work too well when you're silenced, but yeah, just great.
Don't have take cover.
Yeah, you're still level 1 and you're not happy that they just killed you, and you're like, I wish I had take cover. Oh no, but I mean, it was a great play by the Elite Eskimo EE people.
Russ Lee. He's the only person that I can remember the name of on Elite Eskimos. But that's because Russ Lee has messaged me a few times and been like, hey, I played an awesome game, cast it. And that's how we ended up casting that game on Monday.
I remembered Shipbreak because I thought it sounded like Shipbrick. And I was like, yeah, I Shipbricks too. And
well, there you go.
That's forever going to be in my memory for EEE teams.
Well, there you go. As Warbeast has taken some harassment in the jungle, Luna did a great job of actually moving over there and harassing. I saw her actually pick up one neutral and both of the Warbeast dogs at one point. So always nice when you can start to harass that Warbeast. If left unfettered, he gets good creep spawns, he can get out of control real fast.
Yeah, I would like to see Plague put the ward on the other side to show vision of that camp. Because there's been plenty of games where I've been either bottom lane or middle lane, and I can see him farming there with the Luna, and I can come and snipe his creeps. Like, there's nothing more frustrating for like a jungle player than you just worked on it, you lost a bunch of health, and then someone took your creeps.
Saddest of days. As well, there. Oh, that was small plays. But Illusory Veil missing there, and then Magnus using the level 2 Lava Surge, not going to connect. So almost a gank there from Hasted Empath. I feel like she didn't need to drop that wall as early as she did. She was hasted. And now going to bring that haste back up to the top lane and try to do some harass with it.
Oh man, that was deja vu from their last game where that Magnus was invis and he missed the stun.
Oh,
but I think it's the same Magnus.
That was Ira Fafed. I don't know. I raft!
What does that mean?
Actually, Bubbles is taking a lot of pressure. Gets stunned once again. Dark Lady picks up the kill. Lurker, dude. It's crazy. But I raft. It's like, there was this meme for a while, like, you laugh, you lose. And then there was this, actually, Luna's taking some pressure. Here in the middle lane, she gets punched down by Pebbles. And Magnus actually taking a lot of pressure, too. He's in the steam bath. A couple more auto attacks are going to finish him off. And no. Whoa! Keg? Keg?
Big Keg?
No, not
toss?
big enough Keg. It was like I ruse.
I get it. It's Asian.
It's Asian.
I get it.
There you go.
I get it.
I had to not say that. I had to just let you pick up what I was.
Let me suss it out by the end of the.
There you go. It was like doing the math. I had to just let you feel it out eventually.
All right, I got it.
There you
I got it. I'm just not good at Asian puns today. I don't know what's going on.
Has nothing to do with being Asian. As Bubbles is actually taking some more pressure here again, and he's gonna go down again.
Oh my.
So Haxtron's mom, not making her son too happy right now. Dark Lady, 462 gold per minute. I mean, she finished up those Ghost Marchers so early on, and now an additional 1,100 gold. Picks up the Life Tube. Having a good start, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Haxtron's just shouting for the meatloaf in the background or something. He's not paying attention. He should be playing like a lot further back, like out of Dark Lady range. Like there's a charge range. And...
Are you gonna give me your best Cartman impression now?
No, let's not do that. Nobody wants to hear my Cartman impression. Hearing skinny guys do Cartman impression is just painful for everybody.
Well, then I should do a fantastic Cartman impression.
You probably... Let's hear it.
Oh, man. Okay. Is it Meatloaf or Cheesy Poofs? Which one?
Either one.
Okay.
Go with your best. Bring your A
I don't know. Like, I've never practiced this before, but I've been told I'm pretty good at it. As the Bat Blast does go out bottom, and Warbeast is going to come on in. He's going to be able to pound in the auto attack damage. And Shit Break 14, he goes down. Great follow-up, and, well, wow, Joy getting pretty aggressive right there. Got real deep on in, and this tower should go down, but okay, let's do it. Oh my god, this is going to be so embarrassing.
As they're going top. Another,
they're going
just in
top
TDL
on
range
Haxtron's
again.
mom again? Man, need more Cheesy Poofs!
That's it.
That's what he's saying right there. He's not paying attention. I was probably terrible. I'm like
Haxtron, stop yelling for the meatloaf. Your mom's dying here. She's in the grave.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I've never done that before. I don't even watch very much South Park.
Now you're going to have to watch this cast again just to hear what you sound like when you do
It
it.
was probably really bad, but I don't care. Sometimes you just gotta man up and do it. Oh, alright, so the other kill on Bubbles, I mean, all 4 deaths on the PUDG team are on this Bubbles, so that's one good thing, that he's only level 2. Or, I guess he's level 5, I can't read numbers. Wow, he is level 5.
Yeah, he's, I mean, the time spent in the lane is getting the XP, but there's a lot of time spent, you know, cooking meatloaf and sitting in the well.
Oh, middle lane. Can't gonna be able to save PUDG for now, and, well, he turns it around. There's the ultimate gonna be coming out from Plague Rider. Dark Lane
in the last tower, no.
So close to dead. She will survive. All 5 players here from the Elite Eskimos in the middle lane. I guess they found a new igloo or something.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, it's about 8.5 minutes. They want to usually have a lane ward mid. Especially, you know, you see a lot of heroes level 6. They've got the one bottom that should have given vision people coming over, but I didn't see how the fight started, sadly. I think TDL just charged across and Empath got a good wall.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Actually, that's not even remotely close to what happened.
I'm guessing.
Magnus
I'm theory
got a really big
crafting.
stun, and Empath was not even there.
Oh, Empath, why did you do that to me?
Wow, Porch. Can't trust anything you say. I bet you're not even the captain of Dobron. Who are you? Do you even play Han?
I eat beef broth, and I don't do anything.
There you go. I'm not normally scared to meet people from online in real life, but if you're gonna be at that LAN at Howie's Game Shack on February 1st,
man, you are hot and cold. You're back and forth. Porch might be awesome. Porch might be really bad.
Porch might be a rapist.
He might come dressed up like a hobo and try to eat my ear, like. But he also might be like a secret millionaire who's eccentric and buys me a hot dog or something.
Ooh, hot dogs. Hey, you brought it up, man. You put this on yourself. As there's the stalagmites onto Magnus. Looked like he wanted to go in there in the middle lane, but no, not going to. Tower in the bottom lane does go down. Almost denied there by a haste of a Luna. Seems like there's a lot of haste going around here for the Hellborn team.
Yeah. Top lane, Haxtron's mom's doing a little better. I mean,
He's not dead. I haven't seen him die in,
he's able to
going
like
on 3 minutes.
he's able to hide in the trees now.
That's really good. As long as he doesn't shell surf to reveal his position here, he's going to be just fine.
I wonder how close to level 6 he is. Oh,
He
there
got
it is.
Oh, he revealed his position.
That's unfortunate.
I estimate his death in no more than 40 seconds.
Oh. Beef is not confident in Hexrin's mom's ability to play video games.
Yep. I am not, as there's stalagmites in the middle line. Keg gonna be lined up there. There's the Chuck as well. Down goes Iraft. Good pickup there on Palace. He's raffing in his grave now.
Yeah, and Pudge is going to end up taking mid tower, I think, and I think Hellborn should switch it. Oh, here's your 40 seconds, top.
Oh, man. I think I might have been within like 0 seconds on that one. As Dark Lady could be in some trouble. There's the Keg, not in time. Almost there, Mega Beaver.
Great TP, knowing that there's nothing, you know, Wretched Hat could do, and you TP'd both of them back.
Yep. Yeah, so how did that get started up there?
They kind of set off to the side, knowing Hexrin's mom would walk up a little bit and enjoy the new scenery. And since he hasn't seen that part of the jungle for a while, Empath jumped in TDL. They just charged in, got a wall, and just destroyed him.
Just made him into something he didn't want to be. Like they turned him into a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
For sure.
I'm sorry, man. I'm in a very odd
enjoy
mood
my
today.
PBJ sandwiches. I think everyone out there can second the thought of PBJ sounding pretty good.
I don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Bam, said it right there. I don't like jelly.
What?
I do not like jelly.
Did your like parents force feed you jelly at a young age? Like it's sugar. Like that's all it is. How do you not like jelly?
I don't know, but I don't like jelly. I just don't like it. And peanut butter, I like it, but it's too sticky. Like you just
you eat like peanut butter and bread.
You have to chew it too. Yeah, peanut butter and bread sandwich.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Well, okay, so they're going to be looking for another kill here, and Russ Lee perhaps leading the charge. 5 players of the Hellborn team actually set up for this when they all activate their Ghost Marchers and starting to move on in. 4 players here from the Legion. The only player not there is Warbeast. He's pushing out the bottom lane, looking for that tier 2 tower. Hellborn team could take a big team fight here. But, well, we'll see if they do.
We'll see how Hacker's mom does in this
Hacker's mom is
engagement.
baiting really hard, and Dark Lady will port into the bottom lane, so now a 4-on-4 engagement here in the top. And Haxorn's mom is closing the distance. There's the Kelpfield. Shell Surf going to go out. Song of the Sea. There's big stalagmites as well. And Lava Surge not going to be able to save him just yet. Well, it does save Plague Rider, actually. The Plague Ultimate not going to be helping out. The turret goes out. Backblast onto Magnus, but it looks like everyone's actually going to live for now. Oh, there's a portal key on Pebbles, actually. What the hell? How did I not see that before? And Magnus trying to TP on out of there. Stalagmites. No. Haxorn's mom just a second too slow on that Shell Surf on cooldown.
Let's just cut the shell out of it. Haxorn's mom too slow on that surf. No, that was... I didn't know he had the PK either. I think they could have engaged a little better knowing that. But the fight went really well for them. They were able to push it down, and Warbeast is doing exactly what he needs to. Push an off lane while your team 4-mans it. Like, that's what they have it set up for. You got Pebbles PK, you got lots of mobility, engineered for great follow-up, and they've got all their ducks in a row right now.
Oh, they do indeed have all their ducks in a row, and
look at them just clearing their forest.
There's manning up. They're like, hey, triple stacks.
TDL didn't get his Rune X fast enough.
And which is kind of weird, and by kind of weird, I mean very strange. Because you would expect that she would have it as there's the Kelpfield. The wall going to go out. Not perfect, though. Pebbles does go down. Magnus going to activate the Ghost Marchers. Wants to get on in there. There's the speed boost. Mega Beaver in some trouble. And he does go down. Iraft picks that one up and is going to teleport not to town, but to the top lane to actually pick up some farm. Dark Lady actually going to man up here onto Warbeast of all heroes. And trying to get in there, but no. Petov on Warbeast actually doing very, very well. 379 gold per minute himself. Able to take out 1 tower so far in the bottom lane, 1 in the mid, and has just farmed extremely well at 104 CS at 15 minutes in.
Yeah, he's playing a great Warbeast this game, and it's a hero that I'm probably going to say pre-Emperor, nobody wanted to give a chance. but everyone's playing it in Legionnaire and just finding ways to get the farm right now, and it's working really well.
Warbeast?
Yeah.
Pre-Emperor?
Well,
Yeah, I
before
guess.
Emperor
I
like was
guess.
picking him up a lot. I don't remember anyone else picking him
Yeah.
up.
Well, I've done that for a few heroes. That was actually the question yesterday in the contest. Was for the Sound Blaster Heroes League headset was Emperor, because we were casting a DOP game. I said Emperor is the captain of Domain of Pain. A few years ago, he revolutionized the scene by introducing what hero into competitive play, and the answer, of course, was Electrician at
Yes.
the DYA event. And well, Pebble's gonna combo out right there, and down goes Aluna. Fantastic pickup on her, and Warbeast actually set that up by scouting with his dogs. Very, very good scouting right there.
Yeah, just good play by them. They had the ward there, so they knew someone walked up, and they just scouted with the dogs to make sure they could get the kill. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there it is. Hellborn's ward. I didn't see it at first, but it's a little questionable for them to wait up there like that.
Questionable indeed. But Dark Lady saying, those are my stacks! Come on, guys! Stop it! Well, there's a red power throw, and if Dark Lady can actually charge in there, might be able to kill Warbeast. She's gonna go for it right here. There's the slow. Darkness gonna be coming out. Warbeast!
Oh,
Oh, Palace does get the kill right there. On to Plague Rider of all heroes. And Haxor's mom taking some pressure here. The stun going to be going out. No! Dark Lady in some serious trouble. And Dark Lady goes down. Empath falls as well. And PUDG now up 3 hero kills. They're up 8,000 golden experience. Magnus takes the stun into the combo right there. Beautiful combo. Hat trick coming out for Joy on Hag. And wow, this game starting to get out of control.
yeah. Pebble's really snowballing right now, and you know, Haxorn's mom's just there making the meatloaf, and they're well fed on the Legion side.
You
I
know,
guess I gotta
I've
say
had
that.
games like that though. I personally remember a game that my team was playing against Complexity in the on tour qualifiers, and this is a game I don't like to speak of. But I think I went 1-12 on my Suicide Valkyrie,
Wow,
and that was pretty good.
1 in 12. That's
My
a
team,
well played Valkyrie
my
game
team almost won too. Like they were almost good enough to win, but then
with
they
your
didn't.
1 in 12 Valkyrie.
Yeah,
First complexity.
yours versus Complexity. The only teams that
Man.
we lost to in the Haunter qualifiers were FYKU and Complexity.
Man, if you know, just one more thing went right, we could be seeing Moonmeander casting Beef's team be renamed Complexity.
No, I left.
Could
my
have dropped
te-
the
I
sponsor.
left my team the next day because I had to cast. I couldn't play anymore. I wish I could still play. I miss
That's
playing.
unfortunate.
I still get to play in the in-house league and some high-level TMM now and then. But
And
there's a
Pebble's going
combo on the
bottom,
Magnus and
and he's gone.
What?
Oh,
lava surge, big lava surge. No, he will go down. Nice song of the sea right there. Haxor's mom.
finally, she just sung him to sleep,
go, man.
and that's all they needed.
It's like that was like you come home from work or school and your mom cleaned your room and didn't go through all your stuff. Like that was how nice of a treat that was.
That was, yeah. I wish my mom made me some plays like that.
Yep. There you go. Porch sour about his mom.
No.
Sorry, Mama Porch.
My mom is the greatest. She just doesn't play very good on. And by that, I mean she doesn't play video games.
Yeah, I feel
I'm a
like
little
that's
jealous of
what she did.
Haxorn's mom. Because, I mean, she makes meatloaf and she plays Suicide Bubbles.
Yep. There you go. So 10,000 gold lead, 7,500 experience lead now for the Legion team. Warbeast farmed pretty damn well at 410 gold per minute, tied with Dark Lady. Hag hot on his heels in her high heels, up at 400 GPM as well. She finished up the Shrunken Head. What the heck is the Hellborn team going to do to get back into this one?
Well, they seem to have a consistent like playstyle they go for, where they have one carry and they go all out on them, like that Moon Queen game for Shit Happens, where she had like 9 million gold per minute and nobody else had anything. It looks a lot like that now, and we just got TDL instead. But really, TDL is so much different because you have to charge into their team fight. And when you charge into Warbeast, you charge into Engineer. Like it's just, it's really difficult.
Until you get that shrunken head and until you get
Yeah.
some armor or heavy lifesteal with big damage on that Dark Lady, you're not going to be able to contend with this team. So they need to buy more time. But as long as they're buying time, they're giving up towers. They're giving up pickoffs from people that are out of position. They might lose Kongors. We already see some warding going up that's looking like they might want to take Kongor. And the middle tower taking a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep their, you know, they know they have a big advantage right now, and they're gonna push it. And like it's really smart to do. Like get the towers down, get your map control, and just kind of hold or force your advantage on the other team. And
Yeah.
Lurker doing what he can to really just kind of farm the off lanes where they're not pushing and push up the waves to get as much farm as he can.
Yeah, definitely. And Pebble's Illusion going to take a lot of damage there. Does drop in the middle lane. And, well, I mean, Lurker dude on Dark Lady, he's doing his best, like you said. But he needs to be careful. Dark Lady's farming and escape mechanisms are one and the same. And so by using that charge to clear up a creep wave really, really easily, with the portal key on Pebbles, he's leaving himself very, very vulnerable. He doesn't have that shadow ability like a Silhouette does. He doesn't have the super fast mobility that a Draconis does with that Nullstone and with his Blazing Flight. So needs to be very, very careful as he looks like he wants to actually get in here and farm
I
his
think he's
creep
gonna
wave.
get picked. They've got some great, like, very interesting ward, like, in that bottom lane to show, you know, pretty much the same vision as the one on the top of the hill does. And it still shows a little bit in lane, so that they can see if there's any defense behind the TDL for a pick here. Oh, but they didn't go.
I actually dropped that same ward right there. If I think the one that's like above and to the right of the Ancients. Yeah,
that's one.
I dropped that exact same ward from lane, and it spotted out a hag in a TMM a couple days ago, and we got the sweetest Magnus Pebbles initiation on the hag and won the game with that ward.
That's what I'm talking about. Wards
it was good.
win games.
They do. They set you up for the biggest initiations, and that hag was gigantic, like absolutely gigantic. Had Hellflower, Sheepstick, Shrunken Head, and I think Demonic, and we were able to pick her off 100-0 with no buyback, and able to push that lane, tick racks, and took the game right there with her all being dead the whole time because of that ward. Everybody was postured over there in that lane. Picked her off. Wards, very important, and I do like the warding style here from Mega Beaver, as they're going to be trying to go for a kill up in the top lane. Wretched Hag's got to be very, very careful. Oh, there's the Emerald Red Lightning going to be going out, and Wretched Hag, wow, no, she does not
BKB.
get silenced. Yeah,
I think she's still dead.
Shrunken Head, no.
Oh,
they're gonna
no.
let her go. They let her go.
They
As
choose not to chase because they don't know where the other team is.
Probably the wise decision. I mean, you and I could see that there's no support coming in, but
Yeah.
they didn't know that. They know there's still that tier 2 tower up.
But yeah, good job, like, having the BKB by this point. Like, that was a pretty much dead hag. A lot of hags will go Hellflower first and not get BKB first, like him. So I'd say it's a good job on him on the build, knowing that TDL is probably going to silence him at some point, and he'll need the BKB to get out of it.
Yeah, he will need to. Indeed, but great job. And Legion team just back to farming. Warby's finished up his Shrunken Head, picks up his Soul's Bulwark, and still has another, not a whole ton of gold, 400 saved up right now. But going to be able to utilize that gold to purchase something. Pebbles picks up his Shrunken Head, so make that 3 so far in this game. Haxorn's mom making his way toward a portal key, about 650 gold off of that one. And guys, I do want to remind you one more time, for those of you just joining us, this is Sound Blaster Heroes League Qualifier number 3, round 3, best of 1 matchup between Elite Eskimoes and Dendi's Jungldevos. And at the end of this cast, we will be doing a Sound Blaster giveaway as Courier takes some damage. Going to be doing a giveaway of a Sound Blaster Creative. The Courier does go down, in fact. That's that 4-second shield coming back to bite you. So at the end of this cast, Sound Blaster Creative giveaway of a Rage Wireless headset supplied by Sound Blaster. So make sure to stick around for that at the end of the cast. And, well, a very nice pickup on the Courier. Certainly a bit of a morale victory, if nothing else.
Yeah, no, that was a good job by Hag, just kind of following, getting the pick off there on the courier, which is, I mean, it's usually pretty hard because you can speed boost away. You can. I think it was just kind of bad control by Hellborn team, but it was good job following by her.
Yep, able to get that one, and they do eliminate the last outer tower as well. So going to be able to take the enemy jungle, able to take a ton of map control here, and might be looking to set up Kongor at some point. Mega Beaver does have that bound eye and has eliminated the majority of the Hellborn vision on the map. A new ward just going up there at the bottom rune, but that is the only vision that the Hellborn team has on the map right now. And Mega Beaver, as soon as he's able to get a few more wards, as a bottle is being flown out. So I like this right here. Actually buying a bottle just to bottle up this double damage for their War Beast.
I'm agreeing. Like, good job.
Good agreement, Porch.
Good agreement. I think Pebbles had one earlier. He must have just sold it.
Or maybe he didn't.
To make room.
You know what? He might not have sold it.
Or maybe Engie just bought it and left it in base because he didn't have room. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if they did buy one just for that,
yeah, it is.
That's still really good because, like, the next fight they can take Kongor with it for sure.
And Engie does pass it off right there. Who did he pass it to?
I think Pebbles.
Yes, Pebbles does have it. Still a minute 28. Now, would you prefer to see that on Warbeast, Pebbles, or Wretched Hag?
It's going to depend on what they do. If they go to Kongor, I want to put it on Warbeast. But if they go fight, I want to see it on Pebbles because he can engage and get some mean autos off and, like, drop someone quick.
Yeah, something like 500 damage going to be coming out from that Pebbles. Level 13, not even level 16. But going to be hitting hard for sure. Using that Chuck there in the bottom lane to try to get some farm off. And Dark Lady still the top farmer in the game, 485 gold per minute. She's finished up her Shrunken Head, and she's got an additional 1,200 gold saved up with that Rune Cleaver and the Abyssal Skull. So has the Life Leech. Now she's just got to get some damage out. Now, what damage item do you think she's going to need to pick up here soon?
Who was that on again?
Dark Lady.
Dark Lady? I don't know. It's hard. You know. Oh, nice pick off there on Empath.
I guess they killed Empath.
Not sure why she was up there.
I literally.
I guess she was going to drop a ward for Kongor, but that's still just really risky. But I guess, you know, I'd like to see her save up for buyback right now, and then, like, assess her items a little later in the game. Because Legion team just has too much of an advantage that he's going to have to buy back to win, like, a big team fight.
Okay. And do you think that his damage is going to be enough to actually put out in the middle of these team fights? And activating those Dark Blades and the Charging Strikes, he gets some more damage and some attack speed, of course. But even with the Dark Blades activated, he's sitting at less than 300 damage.
I still think it will be enough just with the silence and everything, and hopefully team coordination, but him picking up, like, even a Savage Mace or something isn't just going to give him that much extra damage that he's able to cleave their whole team down. It's one of those things where I think he does more damage over time by having the buyback.
Okay.
Like, it's possible that I'm wrong, but that's my playstyle. That's what I would prefer to see.
Yeah, sure. And so YWN picks up a push stick. That's going to be nice. But really, the other items on the team is, like, not there. Magnus has had his portal key for a little bit now. But on the other side, I mean, Brutalizer picked up there on Warbeast. Hag finishes her Hellflower. And Pebbles sitting on a decent amount of gold. Going to be able to buy back if he needs to. There's a lot of items here for the Hellborn team. And looks like they're going to be going for a push here in the middle lane after the Token of Life does, in fact, go to Wretched Hag, being played by Chor.
Yeah, the problem is this lead's pretty insurmountable. They got too many BKBs on the Legion side for a lot of the Hellborn players to take advantage of.
Yeah, they certainly might. And the defensive tower taking a lot of pressure here. Wretched Hag baiting in front with that that token of life available. Wolf's going to get in there and start to do some pressure, taking the tower hits, and the tower does go down. There's the combo onto Dark Lady. Good push stick, though. Two-man Lava Surge going to be channeling up the Eruption. The Eruption will not go off. There's the Energy Field. Magma's going to be going down, and there, the Energy Field just doing so much damage. Luna going to go down as well. Plague Rider, ultimate bouncing grab. Plague does manage to get out of there. Wretched Hag goes down, but the token of life going to bring her back up. Dark Lady falls. Going to need that buyback, like you said. She does buy back. Plague eventually goes down. Dark Lady, the only player up against 5 members of the Legion team, and that might just do it right here. Rack's definitely going to fall, but everybody else is dead, and GG well played are coming out just like that. PUDG gonna advance into the semifinals tomorrow in the Sound Blaster Heroes League qualifier number 3.
Man, so now do Jungldevos play against who was that who just won? Do they play against the winner of our last game? Since my memory
they
is
have a
gone.
50% chance of playing against. I don't know.
Oh, it hasn't. The seeding isn't like the same kind of.
It's there. I just haven't looked at the brackets. I can actually look right now. But while I'm doing that, want to thank you once again, Porch, for being here to cast with me. Appreciate it.
A lot of fun. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And I guess I get my shout out time. So Dobron Damp again. New Diamond team. Everyone check us out. I think we're playing TDM first round. So
have fun.
Like somebody in Europe like poison their food, like unplug their computer wires, do something like really epic, and then let me know so that we can feel bad when it happens. But no, we're excited to play, and thanks again, Beef.
Well, always happy to have you here and wishing you the best of luck, of course, with your games upcoming this weekend. I do want to confirm that tomorrow's semifinals are going to be Dendi's Jungldevos versus Pencils. So that's a good one. On the other side, We Are Spies 007s, the last season gold champions, going to be taking on Call It Karma. Currently, I believe, the rank 24 team. So a top gold team as well. And should be some awesome semifinals between those 4 teams.
Yeah. My vote's for We Are Spies because I like them.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I'm a big fan of President and company.
I am indeed also a fan. But guys, that's going to do it for today. And, well, Porch, I'm going to be giving away a headset right now. So I got a whole big long spiel to do. We can let you go so you can actually go out and you can try to win the headset.
I can try to win the headset?
You can try to win the headset.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll try.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Porch, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for casting.
Thank you.
Adios.
Bye.
All right, guys. So here is what is going to happen. All right. First, we're going to shut down the stream. So giving the shout-outs to everybody that needs shout-outs to Sound Blaster, Heroes of New Earth, and Newegg. Without their support, this would not be possible. I'm going to go ahead and actually play something for you right here, right now.
Guys, I'm pulling aggro. Heal! Heal! We got this! We got this! No! Oh. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Stop beating your hardware. Head to newegg.com for an upgrade. And for more tech videos, check out our Newegg YouTube channel.
So there you guys go, newegg.com. Take it from a geek. Big shout out to them for being one of the sponsors of the Sound Blaster Heroes League. And we are announcing the 3rd invite today to the Sound Blaster Heroes League. Got delayed a little bit, but look for that information over at complexitygaming.com or soundblaster.com/Han. And of course, a huge shout out to Sound Blaster. Make sure to go over to facebook.com/soundblaster and twitter.com/soundblaster. Give them a like, give them a follow, and let them know you love their involvement here in the in the Han scene. So that they do continue to keep supporting both teams and events. And guys, that will do it. We'll be back with more coverage tomorrow. That's going to be it. All right, so that's the end of the YouTube video. And so what I am going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is once we get to that point, I'm going to turn off the delay, and then we're going to go live, and we're going to do the giveaway. So I'll see you guys in 6 minutes, but actually in 0 minutes, because you guys will see it immediately.
it's everyone enjoyed it, and I guess I get my shout out time. So Dobron Damp again, new Diamond team. Everyone check us out. I think we're playing TDM first round. So
Have fun.
like somebody in Europe like poison their food, like unplug their computer wires, do something like really epic, and then let me know, so that we can feel bad when it happens. But no, we're excited to play, and thanks again, Beef.
Well, always happy to have you here and wishing you the best of luck, of course, with your games upcoming this weekend. I do want to confirm that tomorrow's semifinals are going to be Dendi's Jungldevos versus Pencils. So that's a good one. On the other side, We Are Spies 007s, the last season gold champions, going to be taking on Call It Karma. Currently, I believe, the rank 24 team. So a top gold team as well. And should be some awesome semifinals between those four teams.
Yeah. My vote's for We Are Spies because I like them.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I'm a big fan of President and company.
I am indeed also a fan. But guys, that's going to do it for today. And, well, Porch, I'm going to be giving away a headset right now. So I got a whole big long spiel to do. We can let you go so you can actually go out and you can try to win the headset.
I can try to win the headset?
You can try to win the headset.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll try.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Porch, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for casting.
Thank you.
Adios. Bye. All right, guys, so here is what is going to happen. All right. First, we're going to shut down the stream. So giving the shout-outs to everybody that needs shout-outs to Sound Blaster, Heroes of New Earth, and Newegg. Without their support, this would not be possible. I'm going to go ahead and actually play something for you right here, right now.
Guys, I'm pulling aggro. Heal! Heal! We got this! We got this! No! Oh. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Stop beating your hardware. Head to newegg.com for an upgrade. And for more tech videos, check out our Newegg YouTube channel.
So there you guys go, newegg.com. Take It From a Geek. Big shout out to them for being one of the sponsors of the Sound Blaster Heroes League. And we are announcing the third invite today to the Sound Blaster Heroes League. Got delayed a little bit, but look for that information over at complexitygaming.com or soundblaster.com/Han. And of course, a huge shout out to Sound Blaster. Make sure to go over to facebook.com/soundblaster and twitter.com/soundblaster. Give them a like, give them a follow, and let them know you love their involvement here in the in the Han scene. So that they do continue to keep supporting both teams and events. And guys, that will do it. We'll be back with more coverage tomorrow. That's going to be it.